Yo, 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 yo. What's crack-a-lackin'? Watch list for February 12th, Wednesday. Start off with trade review, burn through the watches, and then head on out. SOPA, we got that short trap there today. Here from yesterday's action with the slam. Reclaimed right off the open, straight up. Pull back, consolidated over the breakout level, and never looked back. SMCI, we got a gap down and first red day today. Earnings, mixed bag. You get a massive flush, reclaim, and right back up to highs. But we got a bit of a failed fall through setup. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Once 4160s peaked. Only reason for a scale. Cover the flush into looking left lows was the pre-market lower end of the range. I had put some on and it was just holding up. So moved on with that one. Soon was the main one for me today. Parabolic opening weak. Pushed up off the open into prior day highs into the 640s. Started in. Reacted into the push. Scaled off open once it failed. And let that trade work with a 640s stop. And covered into the 5 flush. And PGY had a small trade on it. Ended up working late day with a short report that came out. So unfortunately wasn't around for it. But we did get that flush red. And then VWAP consolidation. So I was looking for that rollover and just kind of ran out of time. So a bit tough. Saddle, I had looked at this daily. Pushing up into some looking left resistance. We got that overextension first red day with overhead resistance. And the daily chart looks nice. The intraday looks good. But if you zoom in here off the open, the opening candle, massive volume flush, you get hard crack, lower highs, new low a day. So I'm getting a, this is the red move over here, but I'm getting a hard crack, lower highs, and I'm getting opening range breakdown. And pops first VWAP. And then it breaks right here through highs. So I know for a fact I would have been shorting this lower high with high day risk, possibly scaling in through the lows or into this VWAP bounce with high day risk, and that would have stopped me out and I would have been pissed off, especially if I saw it like this later. So don't hate missing that one. What's going on? AIFF, yeah, that one's wild. What's up, what's up? SOAP at 290, sold too soon at 390. And you were swinging Omega. Nice. Nice trade. Yeah, SOPA. I think that one was a bit hard to hold through. Push the sells up here. This was straight up, and it hard crack, lower high. You can see with the volume, and it just died off. I don't think there was much edge past this move in getting those secondary legs. I think that was a bit tough to nail the move to 6. I think that was a good trade. Asking about note. Yeah, you got a breakout there through the 150s, 160s. Doesn't really move a whole lot. I'd be hoping for it just to go higher. Okay, IVVD, little backside bounce, was hoping for a bit more fade, so didn't take that one. LTRY, same kind of thing, was looking for a bit more fade, and this first green day ended up turning into a breakout. So something I would look for, higher the better. Let it do its thing, and potentially pick up the pieces. MGOL, exactly what I was kind of afraid of on that watch list last night. 10 cents up to 75 cents. Most of the range was happening on the gap. And we got a gap down of like 25-30% today. So unfortunately was a miss overall red on that ticker because of the gap short day. And the range and action on it today just didn't provide an opportunity for a short. TMC still in there. This one's looking a bit weak. I'm gonna stick to my plan and hopefully starts to break out through the 190s. Otherwise, it'll just get stopped. CYN, no plan moving forward. SOPA, possible first red day, likes to go on breakout, 1 day move, and then fail. Breakout day, 1 day move, possible fail. Now the squeeze has squoze. You get that weak close. A lot of people are underwater here off that crack in after hours. So the close is up here in the 540s, 530s, and pulled all the way back to 4. So as long as the gap isn't too much, I'm thinking pops back up into these low 5s for a possible fade, maybe even back to the breakout level. AIFF, as mentioned, was a wild one today. A breakout through these levels, 580. Pretty insane move. Holding up pretty well into the close. I expect this to gap up. Technically fits an overextended gap up criteria because it's up from 3 to 11. So if this were to gap up 50 to 70%, then technically fits the gapper short. But personally, I would hope for it to go higher and maybe take some lives on the way before picking up the pieces, but would be a higher the better trade. Ideally, just gap up, failed follow through, but we'll see. And then Dom H, multi-day runner from the mid 2s up to 11. Nice range, a lot of people underwater from today, and highest volume of its run. It got smoked today, right here off the open. Small little pop and never saw higher. So I'd expect prior support to become resistance. Would use that $8 range as a guide. I think this could sit back towards the 5s. So I will keep an eye there for pops. It hasn't gone red yet. It did close below its open, but it's still up 24% today. So a red move and pops back into resistance, I think, get met with pressure. So watches into tomorrow, probably I'll throw Omega on there just because it's a percent gainer, but this would be the same kind of thing as MGAL, where it is a possible gapper short, but I'd prefer it to run a bit higher. So probably SOPA and Dom H, probably my main two. Luke likes lottery for continuation. It is a breakout, so you got that on your side. It looks like it blew out into the close, so nothing really for me. Hello, Jeff. How's it going? Lipo, that thing's ugly. Not interested. Too much overhead resistance. Snap upsized offering of 1.5 billion senior notes. That's a pretty big support level. That's peculiar. A 1030 breakdown? I feel like there's a trade in that. Is that a price alert? Let me pull this. Just set a price alert for 1030. Might as well. Warrants at 230, says Bass Hunter. Good to know. Looks like they tapped it today. 230s. Alrighty, I think that's all I got. Just doing a quick check, but yeah, a couple main watches, and I think I'll leave it there. So, thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you again tomorrow for the watch list. And the rest of you, I will see you in the Investors Underground chat room. Alrighty, have a good evening. Trade them well. See you guys. Jeff, Chris, thank you. Bye-bye.